If you're working as a health, fitness, or a wellness professional, and you're helping clients who are dealing with SIBO or SIFO or some type of overgrowth issue, in this video I'm going to share a quick and easy test that we do with our clients that are dealing with these type situations so we can get an idea. Have we done enough work to create some improvement yet? Let's jump in.
TC Hale is not a doctor and does not claim to be a doctor or licensed in any type of medical field. Don't be an idiot and use anything heard on the show as medical advice. This information should be used for educational purposes only, and you should contact your doctor for any medical advice. Now get off me.
So if you want to dig deeper into these topics we're going to talk about, I'll put some links in the description below to some studies that talk about some of these effects with probiotics. But we kind of came up with this test because when a lot of people start taking probiotics, they'll have symptoms that get worse. And usually when somebody's dealing with some type of overgrowth issue, they're usually having some type of symptom, whether it's, bloating or nausea or constipation or some kind of cramping or discomfort that they're having, especially after food and such. So what we see is that if someone's dealing with some type of overgrowth, and then some practitioner will tell them, oh, you want to take these probiotics, you want to have good gut flora in there, take these and you're going to feel a whole lot better. And they take these probiotics and all these symptoms really magnify them. They're like, well, I ain't doing that again. Why'd you tell me to do that, stupid practitioner? And what's usually going on is when a client has some type of overgrowth, they might have some type of like an H. pylori bacterial overgrowth here in the stomach. They could be dealing with something here like a small intestinal bacterial overgrowth or SIBO, or a SIFO where it's a fungal issue, or maybe things are going on here in the large intestine where their gut is, and that can be known as a dysbiosis issue. So issues can be going wrong in different areas, or maybe they have bad guys in all these areas where they really shouldn't be. And so when somebody puts probiotics in there and they're putting all these good guys in here that are supposed to come down and set up camp here in the large intestine and be our good gut flora and help us digest our food better and help our immune system work better and all these things that this good gut flora can do. But when they put the probiotics in there, when they have all these bad guys in there, it's almost like they're going to war against the bad guys, the good guys and the bad guys, and that war can create a real magnification to these symptoms. So then they're like, that was horrible. Probiotics are definitely not for me. So what we need to understand is that we want to try to avoid that battle. We want to avoid that magnification of symptoms. And when we're looking at probiotics, it's possible for someone to have a magnification of other type of symptoms. That could be like brain fog, and they put some type of probiotic that can create that D-lactate issue where lactic acid might go really high. But for the most part here, we're going to talk about digestive symptoms that are really going to get magnified. And so to avoid this magnification of symptoms and this battle of the good guys and the bad guys battling with each other, we like to take steps to reduce that overgrowth. And there's lots of steps a person can take. They're natural, like mastic gum or D-limonene, or natural antimicrobials that a person will use. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of those in these videos, but we have other videos where we talk about that stuff. But once we take those steps to reduce that overgrowth, then with these clients, then we do what's called a test usage. And what we do is we take a very specific probiotic, and the probiotic that we use contains Lactobacillus rhamnosus, Lactobacillus paracasea, Lactobacillus casea, and Lactobacillus gasseri. And we'll put a link in the description below to a link to that probiotic that we use, just so you can see the ingredients. I don't think that you need to use that specific probiotic. I'm not telling you to use that with your clients. I just know that you're going to want to see that. But I think if you can find something that has most of these strains, you could get a similar result here. So basically what we do is we use these antimicrobials to bring down that overgrowth at least a few notches. And then once we feel that the client has improved some of those digestive symptoms that were going on, and once they've improved any digestive malfunctions like maybe low stomach acid or a lack of bile flow, we kind of want to have them to where they're optimizing that digestive process before we do this test. Now, if you're new to this channel and you don't know how to help clients fix those digestive malfunctions, we'll put a link in the description below for my book, Health Pro Results, where you can download that totally for free. And then you can just jump to chapters 3 and 4, and that'll kind of walk you through figuring out how to help clients figure out what's going wrong with their digestion and steps you can take to help them improve those malfunctions. Because you want the digestive process working correctly. A lot of times a client will have an overgrowth because there's a malfunction in the digestive process, that's allowing those bad guys to come in. Basically, the front door is open. So you want to fix those malfunctions and close the front door before you start repopulating with all these good guys. So once we fix those digestive malfunctions, bring that overgrowth down, then we'll use this specific probiotic, and the day after we stop any antimicrobials, so we'll stop them on one day, and then the next day we'll have that client take just one of these probiotic capsules first thing in the morning. And then we just have them pay attention. Do you have any type of magnified digestive discomfort going on that would let you know that, oh man, there's really a battle going on with these good guys that you put in and all the bad guys that are still in the digestive tract. And if they don't experience a lot of discomfort, then we can go the next day and try 2 of those capsules of that probiotic first thing in the morning and then see if they have any discomfort, like 30, 60, 90 minutes or more after they take it. Is there a really magnification of symptom? Most clients are going to know, yeah, that was really a magnification. I could really tell something going on there for sure. And when that's the case, then we know, okay, we didn't do enough work yet. We need to put more effort in reducing this overgrowth. So maybe we need to be a little more aggressive for 2, 4, 6 weeks longer before we do this probiotics test again. Now, if they do fine and they do okay with the probiotics, then they could just continue to use those probiotics for 2 to 3 months. Most of the studies indicate that 2 to 3 months is a good time to kind of restore that good gut flora by using those probiotics for that amount of time. Now, if somebody takes these probiotics and maybe they just have a little bit of discomfort, like, yeah, there's something going on, but it's tolerable. I can keep going. It's no big deal. I can just tell that something's happening. Then we might have them continue for 3, 4, 5 days more to see, do those symptoms really magnify or do they start to get better? A lot of clients will sort of have them start to diminish after a few days of putting these good guys in there, and then the good guys will start to take over and police the situation, and those symptoms will usually go away altogether after a week or 2. So that can just be a judgment call between you and the client. You know, how much discomfort is there? Is there enough discomfort that says, yeah, we really should take some effort to bring this overgrowth down a few notches? Or is it something that's tolerable? Maybe let's just test it out. Let's do a week of this probiotic and see, do those symptoms diminish? So none of these things are diagnostic. This is just giving you an idea. Have you done enough work to reduce this overgrowth enough that it's an appropriate time to start replenishing these good gut flora? So I hope that helps. Let us know how it goes with you and your clients. And right now, if you want more insights into how to wipe out some of those bad guys that might be going on, you can jump over and check out our video on how to wipe out bad bacteria in the stomach. I can't wait to hear about your results.